I've started off as a level 1 on a PS5 Pro in 2025. And I'm going to be showing you how to go from absolutely nothing to having everything you want in GTA 5 Online. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 3, and we're currently about 3.5 to 4 hours into this playthrough. And if you've been following along episode 1 and 2, you'll know that we've been making quite a lot of money. And in today's video, we're not stopping. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, so here we are starting off episode 3. If you guys know, let me actually turn off my mic here, even though it looks kind of cool when me talk. You know what? We'll keep it on so you can see me talking. I'm turning it off. It freaks me out. But anyway, we finished off last episode, as you guys know, completed the Cayo Perico heist for the first time, got around $2.2 million. So we by far paid off this thing in the first run. Let's talk about, it's a little bit longer for this one since you did have to do the setup as well, like going to the island and being introduced to it. But anyway, no one cares about that. Let's jump straight in because we're going to be making even more money here today. So we have a couple options. As you guys know, this series is based off of, I wanted to integrate a lot of new businesses into this as well, but there is a lot of oldies but goodies that we're going to be focusing on in this episode. So for this one, if we go to Dynasty here, Dynasty Executive. So what do we have so far? We have the Kasaka. That is our main business that we have currently. And to get money for that, we did the first dose, last dose. We did the Clucking Bell farm raid. And then we did, obviously, the Cayo Perico heist. But today, we're going to be starting up the agencies. So, well, in my other account, my main account, we have this one right here, 2.8 million. But I've got loads of money. I just wanted to get the best one in a good location. For this one, for this playthrough, we're just going to get the cheapest, which is this one right here. Now, if you're following along, no matter what time of the year, this could be on sale for 30% off. If you're newer to the game, which I assume a lot of you are watching these videos, every week there's a weekly update, and for the most part, they tend to put businesses on sale. So you can be lucky if you're following this. Some of these businesses that we go through may be on sale, but obviously for me, I'm not going to sit around waiting for that since this is a new playthrough. I just want to get the ball rolling, and the chances are, if you're watching this as well, it's probably not on sale. But anyway, so here we are. This is our new business. What do we want to purchase within here? Again, I would wait until these businesses go on sale to do the upgrades and modifications, right? You may have to buy it full price because you never know when they're going to go on sale. So if you want to do cosmetic upgrades like these right here, where you can see it's costing $265,000, wait until it's on sale. When the business goes on sale, all upgrades and modifications will also be on sale. So we're going to stay away from the art. We're going to stay away from the wallpaper, stay away from the highlights. The armory is very important. This is a really good one to have. You can purchase armor from here very easily and at a discounted price. But for a newer player, we can just get that at the gun van because this is going to cost you $720, which we don't really have right now. We're new. Accommodation is also incredibly important because this is how you can fast travel to this location. Now, the thing is, this is going to be $275,000, which we don't currently have. So I'm going to be holding off on this just for now. It does suck. But again, once we get a little bit more money, we'll be jumping into that. And then same thing for the vehicle workshop. If you want to get Imani tech on your cars, this is going to be important. But for now, we're not going to be buying that. So we're just going to be getting the bare bones right here. 2 million just over. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can see we have 218... 220 grand left over. And as you know, we can't fast travel right now to that location because we don't have a bed. We don't have accommodation in there. But what we can do is if we go to preferences, we can go to the freak shop. So we're going to head on over to the freak shop. That's going to be a lot closer than where we are currently. And we don't have a Sparrow yet. The Sparrow is going to be something we're going to purchase eventually. But for this playthrough, we don't have it. All right, so here we are at the freak shop, but we don't need to be here. So we're just going to get in our car and head on over to the agency. But I do see right there, the gun van is flashing. It's a little bit out of my way, so we're not going to go there right now. But G's Cash is right next to it. So it would be kind of smart to head on over there, to be honest with you. All right, so like I said, I feel like we'd be stupid not to at least come and get G's Cash right here. Is it going to be up there, though? I don't know. Let's take a little look. I can't hear it. It's not up here. Going to be on the top of this thing, isn't it? I can hear it beeping. Where are you? There we go. Just, let's get a little bit more cash. You know what I mean? All right, what do you got for me? 17,000. I'll take it. And ammo and snacks. That's what we're looking for here today, ladies and gentlemen. Just refilling our supplies since we are broke. And then we come here to get some little discounts here. Body armor. That's what we're going for. 20% discount. Buy all. Perfect. There we go. 4 grand. Doesn't seem like a lot for most people, but when you're starting out, that is a lot of money. All right, now we're going to head on over to our agency so we can start this up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are at our agency for the first time. We just spent over $2 million on it, but that's fine. We're going to be making that money back as always. So let's get into this. All right, I'll spare you guys all the cutscenes. I'm sure you've already seen it, and I don't want to ruin it for you if you haven't already. So let's fast forward here a little bit. All right, here we go. We've registered as a VIP because we don't own a CEO office just yet. So this is what it's like when you first purchase the agency, and I'm going to go through everything you need to do in order to complete the Dre mission to get that big money as fast as possible. All right, so the first thing you'll notice is VIP contracts are not available yet. The VIP contract is the Dre mission where you're going to get the big bucks. So it says Franklin will be in touch soon about the VIP to complete security contracts. So that's what we're going to do. First and foremost is complete some security contracts. Okay, so all we're gonna have to do is complete one of these to get this ball rolling. So how do you choose which one to do? Well, it doesn't really matter, but if you look down there on the bottom, it says level specialist. For this one, it's 50,000. Gang termination is also specialist, just under 50,000. And then the asset protection is the lowest here at 45,000, but it's still specialist. So we're gonna do recover valuables. It pays the most and it's pretty easy to do. So let's go ahead, start this thing up, and head on out. Now, I don't have an Oppressor Mark II or anything like that just yet. So what we're going to do is if you go exit via vehicle, you can choose the agency helicopter and it's free. So that'll make it so, as you can see right here, we use this one. We'll just be able to get around the map a little bit quicker. All right, so you can just answer the call from Franklin, then hang up immediately. That'll place the location marker on your mini-map. You don't need to wait for him to finish talking. And now here we are at the vanilla unicorn. Now, like I say, eventually we're going to be having an Oppressor Mark II. These will be super quick and easy, but we don't have that right now. So I should have got ammo. We don't have ammo. So we're just going to be using our pistol right here. It's the only gun we have in the game currently that has ammo. So let's go ahead, head on in. And we are going to be fighting some people. So locate the safe. That's no problem. Like I say, we are going to be taking some people out here. So let's just go ahead. I don't know why my gun wasn't out. I could have swore I had it out. So let's put some armor on there. Now the safe is probably going to be, yeah, it's right there. Could be in a few different locations, but you can see it right here. All right. Now. Okay. Can you just, guys, relax a second. Oh my god. All right, so we're looking for the safe key code. It could be in here, but for me, honestly, it's very rare that it's in here. Yeah, don't see it in here. So that means we're going to have to go on out into the club. But just make sure, like I say, there's going to be a lot of people shooting at you. I don't have... Oh my god, I'm almost dead. All right, it's okay. We got some armor and stuff on us. We're chilling. All right. Continue taking these guys out. I would highly recommend just investing in a gun here at some point. Excuse me, sir. What am I stuck on? All right. So the key card could... Who is this now? Go away. The key card could be right here. Oh, not the key card, but the safe code, which it is. If it's not here, once you've looked in there, if it's not in the room we were just in, it could be up here. Oh, God. More of these little buggers. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind buggering off? Or it could be right there where I'm putting my marker. It could be right over there. And... Got a problem? Anyway... Now we're just going to go to the safe. Again, these are super easy to do. It doesn't take too long at all. And even once we've, done the Dre contracts, we can come back and do these as well. Just to make a little bit more money. All right, there we go. Now that we've got that, we just need to go back. We need to head back to our agency. It is that easy. Like I say, if you had an Oppressor Mark II, maybe a little bit easier at this point. Just because, like I say, well, as you can see, we've got these guys we're going to have to shoot. Look at that. We're almost dead. Anyway, let's get back in our agency helicopter. Again, the Oppressor Mark II makes everything easier. Like grinding out missions. How? This thing's made of paper, man. I feel like I got shot like twice with this helicopter. Look at it. But anyway, let's head on back to the agency. Fun fact about the agency is if you just land on the roof. I'm not familiar. Okay, this is the one. Sorry, I'm used to my main account. The agency's not in this location. But if you fly on over it, you can just land right here on the roof and get down inside. Look at me, man. I look like I've had better days. All right, there we go. Mission passed. Now, you can see the tiers right there. We completed a contract. Let's actually take a look at those real quick. You can see here the contract. You can set up the agency, complete security, meet VIP. But the reward for this is just a long sleeve t-shirt. This is a Pooh t-shirt, a hoodie, and a van. So we're not too excited about this, to be completely honest with you. We're not going to be making that much money from this. So we're going to stats down here to awards. Let's go ahead and choose the contract so we can see what we can get ourselves into here. So you can see just by meeting Dre here, we'll get 50,000. Big fan of that. We'll get another 100,000 here for getting Dre's stolen music, another 100,000 for High Society leak, another one for South Central leak, another 100,000 here for studio time. Don't F with Dre's 250. Complete all the missions, get 100k. So we've got quite a bit of money here that we can make just by completing the Dre missions for the first time. So anyway, mission pass, stolen watch recovered. Now what we're going to do is just go step outside here for a little bit. So you can just go exit via ground. I'm just going to wait here just for about a minute. And there we go. There's Franklin. Meet Franklin at the golf course to start up the VIP, basically. So let's go ahead, get in our car, and head on over to the golf course. All right, here at the golf course, let's go ahead, start this thing up. So this is just like the introduction to the Dre mission. Once you've done this the first time, you're not going to have to keep doing this, okay? You'll be able to replay this without having to do this setup. So let's go ahead, start this thing up. Now, it's kind of an annoying one, to be honest with you. A lot of just ramming into golf carts and chasing golf carts, but it's fun either way. All right, mission on course. And we'll do this one here together, and then I'll explain to you how we're going to go forward here. So let's fast forward here through the cutscenes, though, because obviously you guys are going to want to do it together. But if you have already done it, you've already seen this, so you don't need to watch me do this again. All right, guys, and here we are with the ramming. This is... It's a typical Rockstar time sink, right? They just... It's a mission that's just going to take you a while. You just got to ram some golf carts. They just want you to spend some time wasting time, essentially. Come here! Okay, going backwards isn't the way. Isn't the way. Isn't the way. We missed him. All right. One down, one more to go. I see you. You're not getting away from me, man. Don't you turn. Oh, my days. Of course he bloody turned, man. Of course he bloody turned when I was going full speed about to ram. Oh, you're not coming this way, are you? Sure you bloody are. How come the acceleration on electric cars in this game is just phenomenal, but you put an electric bloody caddy and this thing is slow as anything? Listen, if you tell me what am I waiting for one more time when my pedal is flat on the floor while this guy's driving around a bloody super golf cart. Look at my thing turning, man. You see how amazing this guy turns? How bloody fast he is. What a guide. Well, what was the point in that then, eh? Why do you want me to ram him and then be like, oh no, don't run him, ram him anymore. We need to follow him. I could have done that anyway, my guy. This thing is so slow. This is so comedically slow. You don't tell me to come on when I'm literally going as fast as humanly possible in this thing. I'm going to hit you. All right, we're intimidating you. Talk. Talk. This feels good. How many times do I have to hit this guy? One more. No, okay. Perfect amount. You know what's comedic about this mission? Is that you can see on the bottom right there when we're not in a cutscene that we have 2 team lives left. What are we doing that's dying on this mission? We're driving about 10 miles an hour in a bloody golf cart. Mission passed. So difficult. We did it without dying too. That's insane. All right, there's the first one done, and we got an additional 50k there. That's probably from something that I can't remember. Oh, it's right down there, the VIP thing. All right, let's get back to the agency since we don't have our little chopper or a presser or anything. All right, we're back at the agency. Franklin, as you can see, has given us a call, so let's head on inside. Again, we'll skip through these cutscenes. Don't want to ruin it for you. All right, back to our office computer. Let's start this thing up. So you can see now VIP contracts is available. She's going to be talking to me for a second, so let me fast forward through this. All right, so this is the first one of the Dre missions here. Now, I do have guides on my channel for the Dre mission to show you how to do the entire thing from start to end, so I'm not going to do that in this video. I'll leave that linked in the description down below, but what we'll do is we'll just go through it here together, and I'll walk you through everything that we did. So let's jump into it. All right, so the Dre missions, if you're a newer player, to complete it from start to finish as a new player, you're probably looking at a couple hours. Now, once you've done it once and you've got familiar with it, you can probably break that down to like an hour. But because of all the cutscenes and because of having to wait for Franklin to call you, the first time you run through, it's just going to take some time. But to start off, we head on over to the FIB building, where we have to break in the roof and then go into an office inside. Now, once you're inside, you're going to install some software, and then you're going to have to fend off some guards. Now, for me, for some reason, as you can see here, no guards came. Every time I've played this, hundreds of times, I've always had guards come in and I've had to shoot them all. This time, no guards, just this one guy looking at me through the window. Once this is complete, you're going to have to make your way up onto the roof. Make sure you don't die. That happened to me, but it's okay. We have more lives. Get in your helicopter and escape. And it's literally that easy. You just got to lose the cops, land back over at your agency, and that is it. Mission complete. Then, like I say, as a first-time player, you are going to have to wait for Franklin to call you before you can start up the next one. Once you've completed it once, you're not going to have to worry about that anymore. But anyway, next up, we had to head on over to the nightclub. Now, keep in mind, when I'm doing this entire Dre walkthrough, all I have is a pistol and maybe some guns I pick up off the floor. So typically I try and do this stealthily, but this time we just went in guns a-blazing, made our way up to the office, grabbed what we needed, headed out back the same way that we came in. got in our helicopter, and again, delivered it to the agency. Now, next up, we have to go to the marina. So once you get to the arena, all you have to do is look for a bloody green boat. Not literally bloody, but a green boat. All you have to do is get behind the steering wheel, and then you can just get straight back out of it and get in your helicopter. It just makes it a little bit quicker. Now, keep in mind, when you head on over to the yacht in your helicopter, they will turn on defenses, and they can shoot you down. So in this one, I ended up landing in the water just outside the boat. Once on board, we head on over to the bridge, where we take out the air defenses and also open the main cabin. Once you're in the main cabin, you're going to be looking around for some clues, for some evidence. Sometimes it can be up on the table in the main cabin, like in the main saloon. And other times, like for us right here, it was in one of the bedrooms. Now, once you've taken a picture of the evidence, you're just going to go ahead and leave the boat. You can take a helicopter since you've taken out the air defenses, or you can just grab one of the boats. Now, once you've left the area, that's going to be it. Bada bing, bada boom, mission passed. So next up, we have the final mission for the first part, which is the nighttime leak, or nightlife leak, I should say. For this one, just make sure you have some snacks and armor and head on over to the casino. Once in the casino, you're going to make your way up to the penthouse, and then you're going to look for the promoter, who is the DJ in the party. You're going to try and take his DJ equipment. He's going to run away, which means you're going to get into a gunfight and then chase him down. Now, once you chase him down, you're going to end up in the nightclub, where again, you're going to have to take out quite a few guards. But eventually, you'll find him cowering in the corner. Go ahead and take the laptop. You can take him out as well if you want, or you can just leave him be. And once you've left the casino, all that's left to do is drive it back to the agency. And that is it. Mission complete. Now, like I say, there's 3 parts to this mission. That's the first one complete we just did. And if you want to see full guides of me doing this in real time, like I say, I'll leave them linked in the description down below. But here we're starting up the next set, a high society leak. For this one, we're going to head on over to the country club on the ocean, take out a few guards, and then access the security terminal. Once you've done that, you're just going to go ahead, turn around and leave, get in your helicopter and go search for a limo. Now, at this point, if you're a newer player like me, you're not going to have very many weapons. Typically, what I would do is take out the limo with a rocket launcher or a railgun. But since I've just got a pistol, we just landed in front of the limo and took out the driver. Once you've taken out the driver, you just need to pull him out of the car and search him to get the wallet. And then once you've got the wallet, you deliver it back to the agency. All right, next up, we have the guest list. For this one, you're going to head on over to a house in Lake Vinewood. Once you get there, just like many of these missions, you're going to take out a few of the security guards. And once you've done that, you're going to find the lawyer. And for him, you can't kill him, but you have to shoot him with a stun gun. Once all of the security guards are taken out, you can pick him up and put him in the back of his own car, and then you just drive that back to the agency. And that is it. And then the next mission here, the final one of the second one, we're going to be heading to the Playboy Mansion. Once you get here, you just got to cause some carnage. So basically, shoot all of the security guards, throw some C4 or whatever you have at the cars to blow them up. You've also got a contact in your phone, which is a car bomb, which you can explode as well. But essentially, you're just going to wait until you get that intimidation meter all the way up. Now, once that's full, again, typically, I would use a railgun and shoot the helicopter, and it's pretty much done immediately. You just need to go to where the helicopter crashes. But like me, I haven't really got very many weapons here in the early stages of this game. So we just chased him down, tried shooting him with an SMG, but I didn't have very many bullets in it. That was just left over from what I got from some of the guards on the ground. So we ended up just following the helicopter. If you follow the helicopter all the way to its landing zone, which is going to be at the billionaire's yacht, you just need to enter the yacht, take out some security guards, and then kill the billionaire, and that is it. Once you've killed the billionaire, you're going to go ahead and steal his phone and then deliver that back to the agency. And that is it. Mission complete. All right, once at the agency, we're going to be starting up the final part of this, which is South Central Leak. For the first one, you're going to head on over to La Mesa, where you're going to interrupt a deal that's going on. Essentially, you're just going to take out everyone that's there and steal the van. Once you've stolen the van, you need to make sure you do not have a wanted level, and you got to lose the lost MC that's chasing you as well. But once that's done, you're going to deliver this to a safe house. Once you've delivered it to the safe house, that's the first one complete. Next up, we have the Ballers. For this one, you're going to head on over to Grove Street, where you're going to get into a massive gunfight. Now, the only thing I can recommend is make sure you have lots of snacks, lots of armor. I didn't have any armor, but I did have snacks. And then I just hid in this corner and shot as many people as I could for as long as I could. Because again, we've just got a pistol. But listen, if I can do it with a pistol and some snacks, you guys can too. Once you've taken them all out, the police are going to come and you're going to follow Vernon over to a garage. Vernon's going to interrogate somebody, and once that's complete, you just have to leave the area, and that's the second mission passed. For the final mission of these 3, you're going to drive on over to Davis Mega Mall. Once at the Mega Mall, you're going to get into a gunfight. Shocker. A gunfight once again. Once you've taken out all of the Vagos, you're going to steal a car and chase him down in his yellow car. Easiest thing to do is just shoot him while he's driving, steal the car, take it back to your agency. Bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle. Complete. Now we're on the finale, ladies and gentlemen, or part 1 of the finale. You need to drive Dre's car over to his recording studio where you get into a pretty big gunfight once again. Take out a bunch of guards outside, and then when you get inside, there's going to be a bunch of guards too. There's not really many tips or tricks I can give you for this. Just take out everyone and carry snacks and armor. Once you've taken everyone out, you have the longest cutscene in gaming history. You can't skip it. Even once you've completed the Dre mission over and over, you still always have to sit through this thing. So just go grab some snacks in real life if I was you. But anyway, once that is complete, we are on to the final, the finale of the Dre missions, ladies and gentlemen. So for this one, the first place you go is over to his last location, where, once again, big gunfight. For this one, there's just going to be a few waves of people. Just take them all out, and eventually you'll be told to go to the airport. Once you get to the airport, you're going to be in a hangar, and pretty similarly, you just need to take everyone out. I had some ammo at this point from taking out everyone, and I think because it was the finale, I purchased all ammo, so we had a little bit of ammo here. But anyway, eventually we find Johnny Guns and take him outside. Now, I don't want to ruin this for you, so I'm not going to spoil it. But let's fast forward, and now let's get into real time. All right, guys, here we are at the end of it. Genuinely, I think this probably took us, how long? About 2 hours, which is very long for the Dre missions. But the reason is because it's first time playthrough. And when you play through these Dre missions for the first time, there's a lot of cutscenes you can't skip, even though you guys know there's a lot of cutscenes in this. Even if you complete it, you can't skip. But there's also, you have to wait between missions. Whereas if you've completed this before, you can just go ahead and start up the next one, start up the next one, start up the next one. But when you do it the first time, you've got to go wait outside. You've got to wait for Franklin to call you. It's just a mess, genuinely. So yeah, it's taken us a while. But anyway, let's go ahead, speed it up so we get closer to the drop-off here. And let's see how much money we've made. All right, here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, dropping off Dre in his McLaren. There it is, done. Now, the Dre missions are fun, but the first time playthrough, not so much, genuinely. Just because, like I say, it does take a long time. But now that we've completed it, we'll be able to utilize 2 businesses, being the Cayo Perico heist, the Dre, and then obviously we're going to be purchasing some new businesses here soon as well. But even at this point, we're doing pretty good as far as progress is concerned. So there's our million. Let's see what we're at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's an additional 250k there as well for our challenges. So let's see what we're at as far as money is concerned. So let's deposit this, and there we go. So we started off this episode at 2.2 million, and then we bought our agency, and now we're at 2.1 million. So we've made our money back, basically, from our agency. So we're at $2.1 million. But where do we go from here? Obviously, one of the main reasons that we got the agency was so we can rotate, right, between this, the agency, and another business that we'll be purchasing here soon. But let's go ahead. Cayo Perico. This is super quick, super easy. I've got hundreds of guides on my channel, I feel like, of this. So I'm not going to do a guide on it. You guys have seen a million guides of mine. So what we are going to do, though, is we're going to head on over. We'll do the heist part together because that one won't take too long. But let's speed this up until we get to the heist. All right, guys. Just like that, we're back. Didn't take too long at all. A little bit more difficult when you don't have a Sparrow, to be completely honest with you. But we may do. All right, armor, sure. Now, I don't know. We may have to get more secondary loot from, like, the main dock for this one. So we're doing the basic approach. Nothing, like, too crazy here. We just want to get in and get out, to be completely honest with you. Just need to make a little bit more money so that next episode, we can start off on our next adventure. All right, so let's start this thing up. Like I said, we're going to head on over to the airstrip. But I don't think we're going to be able to fill up our bags. So is there a reason to go to the airstrip if we're not going to be able to fill up our bags? I mean, we could go to the north dock. Or we could go right here to the main dock. Oh my god, what has happened to this boat, man? I feel like on PC this thing turns so much sharper, and yes, I am using this. You know what? We're going to go to the main dock. We're not going to go to the north dock. The north dock may have better loot, but we're going to come here because I know over at the airstrip, there's not very good loot. There's not very good loot. So we're going to wait for that guard. You can see up on your screen right there to walk away, which he's already doing. So we should be able to just swing in here and grab whatever's in here. I do believe there's some Coca-Cola somewhere, but it's clearly not right here. So let's try and just get this as quick as possible. If the guard, well, that guard is going to turn and start walking towards us any second now, which means we're going to have to back out of this thing just to let him walk past us. Because I have had him trigger the alarm where he can just literally just listen, like right now. All right, we're going to have to wait for him. I could just take him out, but I don't want to trigger the alarm. We don't want to risk triggering the alarm right here. So let me just wait until he moves away. All right, so he's moved out of the way. Hopefully we can pick up both of these stacks before he comes back here. Let's quickly grab this one. Quick. All right, there we go. Now we just need a little bit more. A little bit more. All right, that guard is coming again. You know what? We'll go out here to the left. Didn't trigger the alarm. All right, no. Okay, we need to avoid that camera, which I almost just broke my disguise there. So I'm looking at these guards that have the white cones on them. What is happening? You just can't get around here. Is that what's happening? Fantastic. But we're still going to try and avoid the guys with the white cones too. But we're going to go up here. We're going to flip here. And we're going into this building here. I don't know what's in there, but it should be able to fill up our bag, I'm guessing. All right, that car's gone. Is that car coming back this way? It's bloody coming back this way. All right, go on, drive away. Bugger off. We are going to get a boat and head on out of here. So I've mentioned this before, but you see that camera that's swinging back and forth here? You can trigger the alarm by looting in that building with that camera going over it. It's incredibly frustrating. It never should happen. All right, we do have some Coca-Cola. Arguably should have came here first, but you know what? I'm not bothered. I'm not too bothered. Let's just grab as much as possible really quick. Obviously, we want the most amount of money as possible, but maybe that's my fault. Should have scouted first. But you guys know me. That's not what we do around here. All right, done and done. Let's go grab a boat. We don't want to trigger any alarms because we do want the elite challenge because we want as much money as possible. All right, there should be a boat right over here. You can see the bottom of it. And I don't believe that guard. I mean, that guard is a white cone. It's been a while since I've seen white cone guards, to be completely honest with you. It has been a while since I've seen white cone guards knocking about around here, but we're just going to ignore him. I hope and pray that we don't trigger the alarm if we pass him. I don't think we're going to. No. I could have shot him to be on the safe side, to be honest with you, but we're okay. Why is that guard still showing up on my minimap? Okay, there we go. All right, well, there we have it. We got full loot bags. Let's get to the compound. All right, here we are. Yeah, let's just fall into the water so elegantly. All right, where's our bloody thing right here? There we go. I hate the swimming mechanics in this game, man. All right, let's fast forward through this too, because I'm sure everyone knows how to do this little grate right here. But don't forget, if you do want to do this, you do need to get this cutting torch right here. Otherwise, if you jump down here, you're not going to be able to get in. All right, just like that, we are done. So if you're new to the game and you're following along, I assume you've seen all my other videos. I have a lot of Cayo Perico heist guides showing you every single way to enter, every single vehicle you can use, every single weapon, every single exit point, everything, essentially. So you can check those out on my channel. Go look at the playlist. There should be a Cayo Perico guides, and you can check out all the videos you want on Cayo Perico in there. But if you're newer and you want to follow along and you're doing it the exact same way that we are here, the main thing I can't stress enough is you have to do the same speed as me. If you're watching me do this right now, just go the exact same way I'm going and don't stop and look around because the guards are going to be moving around, right? So if you stop and look around and then you continue trying to do it the same way I am, you're probably going to come in contact with a guard that I don't come in contact with because you've stopped and walked around. So we're just going to wait for that guard to turn. There we go. And this is it. This is the hardest part done. Like, all we're doing now is getting our primary objective and then getting out of here. And we're going to get the elite challenge. I'm hoping. I don't think we took too long at the main dock. But we should be able to get it. All right, I'm going to sit right here for a second and wait for this guard. You see him on the mini-map coming towards us. He's going to walk and stop right in front of us, and we're just going to go around him. And there we go. All right. And that, I believe, is the last thing we need to worry about. So when you go in here, though, make sure you go to the wall safe, which is right here. And grab some cash. Could be anywhere from like 30 to 100k. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take that. It's like 60k. And then as far as this is concerned, I again assume you already know how to do this, but I'll show you once and then I'll do the other two really quick. So you go to the top and then you can go top and then one to the side. And then top, 1, 2. So you're on the third one. And you just keep doing that. So you'll do 1 and then 1, 2 and then 1, 2, 3. All right. Just like that, it is done. I don't know if I mentioned or not yet what we've got as secondary loot, but it's the ruby necklace. All right. Steal the ruby necklace. You got it. Nice, easy one. Don't need to look for any key codes. All right. Come on. Faster, faster, faster. All right. So let's grab this really quick. All right. There we go. Collected it. Now we should be at... There we go. Almost 1.2 million. Let's get out of here as fast as possible. All right, and then we're just going to run out of here, just avoiding all the guards one more time. I can see where the Juggernaut is, and I can see where there's another guard who is facing... I need the other... I can't explain it because you're not going to know who I'm talking about. You see the guard on my right-hand side? It's just on my left. See, he's just turned around. So as soon as he walks past, we're going for it. I can see the Juggernaut is on his way, though. So we've got to be incredibly fast right around this corner. There we go. This guard, we need to wait for him. Just turn around. He does it right away. And there we go. That's it. Now, if you trigger the alarm when you're in the compound, you won't get the elite challenge, right? But you still have to do it under 15 minutes. But if you trigger it in the compound, you won't get the elite challenge. If you trigger it once you've left, you can still get the elite challenge. So keep that in mind. All right, here we go. We're going to take out one guard, the one and only guard that we've taken out this entire run. We'll use our silence here. Grab his little motorcycle. And then for this, the fastest, the meta, the easiest way to do it is you ramp off the bottom of the island. So you just go down here, and someone will see that body, by the way, that one we just killed, but it doesn't matter. Like I say, if you trigger the alarm once you've already left, it really doesn't matter. All right, we're just going to go down here, and then off we go. Off we go. All right, so this is another thing. You can either swim towards these three. You see these three in front of me? You can swim towards those, and the closest one, just wait there for about 20 seconds, and the game, that'll be it. That'll be the heist done. Let's put our rebreather on. Or you can go to the left here. You see there's this little ravine. I always do this just in case, because if El Rubio comes, or helicopters come, or a boat comes, I'd prefer it to be a little deeper in the water. So that's what we're doing. We're just going to come down here as low as possible. El Rubio in his helicopter will see that dead body, but like I say, it's too late now. This is literally just about to finish. There you go. Body's been found. But 3, 2, 1. There we go. Done. That was nice. That was nice, quick and easy. It took about 45 minutes from start to finish. So that's another... Well, let's see how much money we've got. All right, heist passed. Platinum, as always. Potential take 4.7. Yeah, right. Go. You're right. Are we going to get 1.1 million? Or is it going to be just under 1.1? Because it's 50k, right, for the elite challenge? Well, we got the elite challenge, that's for sure. Full loot bags, check. 0 deaths and all that malarkey, check. So let's see what we get here. Okay, almost. Just shy of $1.1 million. I'll take it. All right, guys, so let's fast forward through this little part right here. And let's talk about our next steps. All right, beautiful day in Los Santos, if you ask me. Absolutely love it. All right, so how much money? Let's first of all, wait. Okay, I was wondering what that tier was. Let's just make sure all of our money's in the bank, which it is. So there we go. So we've done one other episode. This is our 3rd episode, and we're probably around 6.5, 7 hours into this gameplay. Let's just say 7 hours. I don't think it is 7 hours. I think it's about 6.5 hours. Either way, about 6.5 hours into this gameplay. We own the Casaca, we own the agency, and we have $3 million to our name. So we started off this episode with 2.2 million, but we purchased the agency for 2 million, and now we've ended it with 3 million. So next episode, I'm going to be showing you what to do with that $3 million to continue on this journey here and making sure you have absolutely everything you could possibly want in GTA 5 Online. So I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your day. I hope you're enjoying this series, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, as always, with a brand new video. Goodbye.